Now I believe what they always say, that the wife is always right, but ex-wife. First of all, my biggest problem with this case is how so many men are going around saying, we won, we won, we won, we won. A man has finally won an argument with a woman. We did win. That's a win. 6 years. If we want anything, it's maybe at least now we know how long it takes. Yeah, before we're in the dark. So if today you had a disagreement with your wife over the route to work or color of the curtains, then in 2028, if you have a heap of evidence and some recordings, then you have a chance to be right. Now that even means you have to be alive. Kubango Farm 2026. We didn't win anything. This situation is like saying, yay, I finally bought the shoe, but it cost 20 million. We only discovered that it is possible. You know, like it's possible to go to the moon, but can you go tomorrow morning? And next month? What? You won't be around? Useless information. What happened is what they call an isolated incident. By definition, that is a single event far away from happening to anyone else. To win in 6 years even needs you to be rich first. Do you know how many men of the 4 billion in the world that disqualifies? 4 billion. The only chance you have is if relationships were like wrestling, so that when disagreements with your spouse are escalating, you just stretch to the rope and you tap, and Johnny Depp comes in. But here in Uganda, women won already. When it comes to celebrities, they have their affairs in order. There's just nothing to celebrate. Do you even know the age difference between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard? 22 years. That's now another requirement. So if adulthood starts at 18, the youngest you can be to win an argument with a woman is 40. Otherwise, you're playing qualifiers. Now I've heard that Amber Heard doesn't even have the money to pay. After everything, there's no money. That is like sitting your final exams, you fail one, then you come back, you have a retake, you pay for the retake, you do it, you finally pass. They're like, yeah, you passed, but we don't have a degree to give you. Happens in Uganda all the time. People keep throwing efforts at things that are going nowhere. Someone did a driving test like 20 years ago, but to this day. I don't want to even talk about passports. You line up for 3 months, finally get the 10 years, but the most you ever do is put your phone in flight mode. The most important thing I've learned from this case, if you're fighting with your partner, you know you're busy abusing yourselves, then all of a sudden your partner starts speaking nice things. Right there, stop talking. They are recording you. You show up at their door shouting, and they're busy saying, okay, let me come out, but all I ever did was love you. God bless you. Immediately just be like, love of my life, I was joking. Spoils the recording. And some of us for equal rights are starting to give us a bad name. You started to mix up issues. The verdict of this case was not a setback for women. It just showed that the truth depends on it just being the truth, not the gender of the person telling it. Just a little respect to the truth. Now Amber Heard's lawyers are launching an appeal. But from what I see in the press, I hope they get a better actor. Some Soviet.